Boy meets girl. In a world painted with the colors of fate and longing, there was a boy and a girl, each on a journey of love and self-discovery. The girl, with her heart set on finding her person, weaved her dreams into lists, letters, stories, and visions. Her imagination was a canvas of manifestation, with each stroke bringing her closer to the love she yearned for. She was allowing her free spirit to guide her to the one and was to the point of, whatever happens is meant to be. The boy, on his own path of growth, was diligently sculpting his soul to meet his love, his lifetime partner. Engulfed in personal development, he embraced programs like Man on Fire, delving into uncharted emotional territories. His mission was clear: to protect and cherish the heart of his future queen. Their paths intersect on a summer day, August 11, 2023. Tricia, drawn by their shared love for good music and Jeeps, reached out to Wes. The connection was instantaneous and profound. As they exchanged messages, he discovered her newly published book, Love Your Journey, further deepening his intrigue and admiration for her. After days of messaging, on August 18, 2023, he asked her out for their first date. Despite the spark, their first meeting had to wait due to Wes's business travel. They set their first date for Thursday, August 24, with plans to have dinner at 3rd Street Social and perhaps a walk or drive to enjoy some good tunes. That day, Tricia was apprehensive about going and almost bailed. She had spent much of the day paddle boarding and having lunch with friends that she nearly exhausted herself. It was those two friends that helped ensure she made an appearance. After reaching back out to Wes to confirm plans, they agreed to meet at Cooper's Hawk for wine tasting. Unbeknownst to her, he had booked Cooper's Hawk as a backup dinner option earlier in the week. This was yet another reason that Wes was already racking up major points in her heart. Upon arrival, Tricia, who had been on many first dates, was immediately struck by his handsome presence, dressed in a maroon shirt and khaki shorts. She immediately felt the chemistry that she had been searching for, especially when she was able to look into his amazing blue eyes. Wes, looking the other direction, maintaining his composure, was delightfully inundated with wonderful feelings when seeing the woman who would soon become his dream girl, his miracle. The pictures were finally brought to life, seeing her beautiful smile and her gorgeous blue eyes. Their date was magical. Conversation flowed seamlessly, so much so that they hardly glanced at the menu. After dinner and a wine tasting with even more conversation, they took his Jeep for a drive, stopping to take the top off, embracing a sudden rain shower that only added to the perfect evening. They stopped at a local park, immersing themselves in even deeper conversations. Their second date was the next day, a testament to the undeniable connection they felt. Wes' poker night was a bust, which opened the door for an invitation for him to come over that evening. They discovered the comfort of being in each other's arms, talking for hours, exploring each other's history, values, perspectives, and visions for the future. Immense feelings progressed towards her as the evening went along. Tricia could already see his ability to open up and be vulnerable. Oops. Did one of the kiddos see him at the house the next morning, where coffee was shared on the back porch swing she spoke so highly of? Wes just couldn't wait to see her again, and Sunday, midday, after spending quality time with his youngest, he asked Tricia, if a guy in a red Jeep decided to drive by your place and honk the horn, would a certain beautiful woman come out to join him for another drive? He knew he was limited on time to see her as he was headed to Oklahoma that evening for the next week. She responded, "A BSO freakin' lootly," with excitement. Note that this was the first of many attempts by him to share creative, loving messages with this woman he was quickly falling for. They decided to drive south this time, hitting a few small towns along the way. They continued discussions throughout the drive before having to make their way back home. Wes was then off to Oklahoma to see his son and great friend. They texted often during the week while he went on the road to Nebraska and back, moving a ton of truck and semi-tires to help his friend, getting COVID along the way. September was a whirlwind of adventure and romance, from an exhilarating, simulated skydiving experience at iFly, Jeep drives, trail walks, peaceful moments in a hammock, sleepless nights, you get the picture. Their shared love languages were all met over and over again during this time. When apart, He often shared deep, meaningful text messages showing his admiration and appreciation to this wonderful woman to let her know what she meant to him. Atypical for Tricia, she waited anxiously by her phone for his face to pop up, giving indication of a new message. As if all of these amazing feelings weren't enough to make her know that this was the most amazing man she had ever met in her life, then he started singing to her and dancing with her in the kitchen. Her heart melted every single time he would sing to her, and he was smiling from ear to ear. No one, and I mean no one, had ever looked at her this way before. Love was in the air. A walking meditation experience scheduled at Lou's Park turned into a significant moment in their relationship, where they realized their deep love for each other. They now meditate, at minimum, once daily together with the goal of continued growth as a couple. Additionally, they now read growth-related content together. They do so in various places, outdoors preferably whenever possible. Creating pallets in the backyard and the Jeep has become a mainstay for date nights, proving money is no obstacle when finding quality time with the one you love. They even purchased a tarp and heated blankets to help on those colder days. September ended with a gift from Wes that was finally disclosed. He gave indication of hidden messages in their Bumble conversations where both were no longer actively communicating. She uncovered these hidden messages, revealing the extent of his thoughtful nature. He had been working on this special gift, which, when revealed on September 24, moved her to tears. This act of love was something she had never experienced before. "I love you," was exchanged on September 26 as Wes and Tricia lie together on her back patio swing in each other's arms. Both were floating from there. In October, their relationship continued to blossom with added adventures and shared experiences. Activities such as sharing a sunset at Lake Giacomo, Go-8 zipline experience in the trees at Swope Park, more time in the hammock to read and meditate together, combined workouts, among other activities. They stumbled upon their shared passion for peanut butter, and if you've ever experienced such a connection over this beloved spread, you'll understand just how significant and heartwarming it truly is. Little did Wes know that Tricia had purchased a Soul Coup bracelet with the intent of delivering it to the beautiful man that she was manifesting. This man would send her a bunch of yellow flowers as a gesture of his feelings toward her. This act represented the proof that he would be the one to truly partner with her on this journey of life, protecting and providing for her heart and allowing her to open up fully and embrace their newfound connection. At the point 18 yellow sunflowers showed up at her door, she knew without any doubt that they would be together forever. This expression of his love for her provided the certainty that her manifested man had arrived. She told him about her manifestation and he was astonished. He never thought anyone could feel this way about him. At that point she became his dream girl, and he was her manifested man. Tricia went all out for Wes' birthday celebration, which happened to be on a Saturday, October 14. In numerous thoughtful and loving ways, she showed him how special he was to her. She took him to First Watch for breakfast, shopping for clothes, Los Cabos, one of his favorite restaurants, for a late lunch, Fringe in downtown Lee's Summit for a beer tasting, and recognizing his sentimental and nostalgic nature, Cooper's Hawk for a memorable wine tasting, and then to Lake Remembrance as a means of recreating their first date together. Tricia made one of Wes' dreams come true by arranging for him to fly a plane. Low clouds prevented his dream flight for the day and was rescheduled for a couple weeks later. He will never forget these moments with his love. As their love deepened, she encouraged him to step out of his comfort zone, enjoying a Halloween party dressed as Hulk and Black Widow. It was moments like these that he realized he was the answer to someone's prayers, and Tricia knew she had manifested her dream man. Their relationship also grew spiritually as they started attending church together, aligning their spirituality with their faith. This journey wasn't just personal. Wes's parents joined them, enriching this aspect of their lives. Having taken note of her dream list, among many other things, and Tricia already making a dream come true for Wes to fly a plane, he started making plans of his own. He began mapping out ways to get her out on a spiritual journey to Arizona. Together they mapped out a plan to travel into Phoenix and then drive to stunning Lake Havasu, majestic Grand Canyon, and the spiritual land of Sedona, visiting vortexes, hiking mountains, shopping, eating at new restaurants, hammocking above a babbling brook and meditating. The holidays were a wonderful blur as families gathered and introductions were made. Christmas was an oh-so-special event as they exchanged heartfelt gifts that had one another in such a state of wonderment. He surprised her with a couple unexpected attendees for Christmas Eve church service. She was concerned that this would be the first Christmas where her daughters wouldn't join her. Wes worked it out to where they both joined that morning, bringing tears to Tricia's eyes throughout the service. This, along with a handful of thoughtful gifts and brief notes, made for a great day for her. She wrote him a sincere letter expressing her feelings, and that, along with an engraved Bible and other very thoughtful gifts, made the day most joyous for him. They have 6 children between the two of them. Their goal is to create generational change so all of the kids live healthy, wealthy, happy, fulfilled lives and don't ever have to worry about money again. The hope being to lead them to peace and freedom. The crazy thing is that not very many people get to experience a love like this at all in a lifetime. They will never take each other for granted, and appreciation has become a mainstay in their everyday lives. When they look into each other's eyes, there is this immense love that pours out. It is amazing how love is multiplied in this scenario, and everything is exponential, including the amount of time they want to spend together. Their shared dreams continued to manifest, like their cabin in the mountains, where they spent weekends reading, summarizing books, enjoying hot tubs, and wine tastings. This and Tricia wanting to get paid to read led to the birth of Read, Refine, React, after Wes said, "Why don't we read and summarize the books we are reading while capturing and sharing summaries with the world?" This is a purpose project encapsulating their passions for growth and helping others find enlightenment and perspective. Their love story is a beautiful reminder of the power of manifestation, personal growth, and the magic of finding someone who not only shares your dreams but helps bring them to life. Their journey together is a testament to the belief that love, when truly sought and nurtured, can lead to a life of fulfillment and shared joy.